Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. Here's Harden. On the wing, Thompson. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Jrue Holiday, fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Vassell, right side. Pass to Leonard. Porzingis sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Porzingis misses. Here's New Orleans now. We played just over a minute here in the first. Right wing. A nice shot by McCain.
Yeah, what vision from Holiday. Seems to have a knack for getting it to his guys in great spots.
Leonard outside. No luck on that one. Nice D from Thompson.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Messi. And here's Holiday. Oh, stolen by Harden. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Thompson with it. Leonard inside. Pelicans cleared away.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Left side Holiday. Out to the right wing. Here's Messi to the left side wing. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. A nice shot by McCain.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by New Orleans. Thompson outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Thompson with a screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed, owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Harden. No points so far. Porzingis misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Thompson goes in, and the layup is good off the glass.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Here's Harden. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Thompson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Now here's Holiday. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Leonard outside. Pass to Thompson. Let's go with a three. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Outside Holiday. Puts one up from 19. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Leonard left side. Off with the layup. And it's Pelicans ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Now Harden, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. That one is off. The Pelicans lead by 10. Pass to Holiday. Here's McCain. Now here's Thompson. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. 19-footer. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. McCain's got 7 points in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So it's Los Angeles now, a 12-point game. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Tyronn Lue.
I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Jrue Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, he is a wiry, strong athlete. Thompson's able to go through the contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Now here's Powell. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Batase.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Pass to McCain. Outside, Alexander Walker. He drops it from range. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Drops in the three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Thompson with it. Pass to Holiday. Driving inside. That one falls. Holiday's got 6.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Klay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to talk it over with his guys. New Orleans leading by 13. Here's McCollum. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. Portis' shot is off.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Harden. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
McCollum on the left side. On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Clippers trail by 11. Outside Harden. Fires it from 18. Alexander Walker grabs a board.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Harden after the basket by New Orleans. Back to Batum. Powell right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harden. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harden's got a second bucket on the night.
Well, Batum can do a little of everything out there, including making quality passes to wide open guys.
Pass to McCollum. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Thompson. He has 6. Here's Powell. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Batase. 1:37 left to play in the first. McCollum on the wing. Out to Portis. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Here's McCollum. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
From 17, Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 8.
And just taking what the defense gives him, it's good to see Harden knock down the mid-range jumper.
Knocked loose. Out to Portis. From the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Pass to Powell. Batum outside. Outside Harden. Comes up empty down low. The Pelicans lead by 12. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Here's Portis. And he makes it. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And here's Harden. Give him 8. It's blocked. And so it's New Orleans. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Building this lead up in large part because
the Pelicans 31.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
The Pelicans lead by 14. Bagley sets a screen. McCollum into the lane. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, McCollum is so good at putting his head down and getting where he wants to go.
Now Williams. Pass to Martin. Powell outside. Here's Leonard. Offensive rebound. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
McCollum outside. Pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Leonard up top. Still without a bucket. Money from 17 feet out.
Yeah, the versatile scoring ability of Kawhi. Whether long range, short range, mid range, he can do it all.
Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
Back to Williams. Leonard outside. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
McCollum outside. Bagley sets a screen. Shot's good by McCollum.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Holiday. 6 points for him. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The three is up. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And the shot's good.
Well, that's just fantastic awareness inside by Holiday. I like seeing him attack down there.
Pass to Leonard. The turnaround. Holiday grabs the miss.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Good work defensively by Leonard. Clippers trail by 14. Thompson with some nice D.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense. Pass
to McCollum. The three. The Clippers grab the miss. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. Now Williams. Screen by Leonard. Ooh, a clear look for Powell. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. New Orleans leading by 14. And the layup falls.
Trey Murphy.
He's got 6.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
It's Martin on the wing. Back to Powell. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Did 7 a screen. There's the block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. 2 on the clock. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
Pass to Thompson. He shoots. The shot by Holiday, no good. Clippers trail by 18. Now here's your 7. Here's Powell. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
From 15 feet away, it's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's hear it for all the dancers. Substitution on the court.
Outside Harden. Porzingis sets a screen. Harden misses. The Pelicans lead by 18. Pass to McCain. Here's Batase. Batase with a screen. Here's McCain. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Well, Thompson goes inside and forces the issue with the D and gets the foul he was looking for.
Both free throws good from Thompson. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
To the wing, right side. 4 on the clock. Floats one up. Goes back up. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pass to McCain. Outside Holiday. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And here is Thompson. Vassell outside. Thompson outside. The Pelicans pull it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Harden scanning the floor. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Now here's Holiday. Give him 8. Thompson outside. The 11-footer. Here's McCain. Porzingis grabs the board. Clippers trail by 14. Outside Harden. Outside Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Back to Batase. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Well, another assist in the career of Holiday. We've seen him run point for a long time.
Vassell outside. Porzingis sets a screen. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got his first points in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
For 3, Porzingis. Ooh, can't get it to fall. 0 for 6 now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. He's got 11.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
On the wing, Vassell. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender did everything he could, but Vassell has the agility to get it to fall despite the foul.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter, but his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Here's McCain. Here's Batase. Out to Thompson. Out to the wing. They shoot again. Good. He hits the jumper. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
We've seen what this young man can do, and we're seeing it again here. Murphy having an outstanding game.
Here's Harden. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. It's New Orleans leading by 17. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. McCollum with it. The 3. The shot won't fall.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
McCollum taking his time here. Launches a 3. McCain's shot is off. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Down by 15. Back to Vassell. Leonard on the wing. Thompson pulls it in. The Pelicans lead by 15. Inside. Misi. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, you've got to like the instincts there from Thompson to find his teammate off the pick and roll.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to review the game plan.
Coming onto the court right now. Time to get excited for your Clippers.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Clippers trail by 17. Here's Harden. He's got 12. Batum outside. Outside for Harden. There's the triple. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. Stolen by Vassell. Fast break. Here we go. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Using that speed, Vassell on the run.
McCollum outside to the middle. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Misi. McCollum on the wing. Portis a screen. McCollum outside. 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you soon enough after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And he gets the bucket. Leonard's got 6.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
McCollum outside. From deep. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that, it doesn't go down.
Pass to Misi. McCollum outside. Stolen by Harden. And they're on the run. Here's Vassell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And we've seen Vassell gain more and more confidence as a scorer, which has resulted in him getting fouled more, too.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. New Orleans leading by 18. McCollum outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crafty move. And there it is for him.
C.J. McCollum.
McCollum's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, whether he's scoring or passing, McCollum is extremely skilled at running the pick and roll.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Here's Leonard. And he gets it to go. Give him 8 points now.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
To the inside. Portis. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Portis has got 11.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Back to Harden. Launches it. Pure from three-point range.
A reliable shooter off the catch. Harden with that sweet lefty stroke.
Here's Shepard. He's scoreless. Here's Alexander Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Harden with it. McCollum covering. Pass to Batum. Leonard on the wing. The Pelicans pull it in. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's Shepard. It's tipped.
And sometimes shooters forget how long Batum is. He uses it so well to reject shots.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
And here's Harden. He's got 16. Leonard for three. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pelicans. They have a 19-point lead. Fires the three. Alexander Walker with the bucket. 6 points for him.
Well, with each year in the league, we're seeing Murphy become a better distributor.
On the wing, Harden. From downtown. Out to Thompson. Takes a three. He can't hit that time.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Bagley sets a screen. To the right side. And that one, good.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Harden. Now here's Batum. Outside Harden. From deep three-point land. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Bagley sets a screen. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Vassell, right side. Harden from outside. Gets the three ball to go. Harden's got 19 points.
A lights-out three-point shooter, Harden loves to take and make them.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Making a change here. Atase with a screen. Here's McCain. And off the front iron, and in it goes. McCain's got 9.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Vassell outside. Pass to Powell. Back to Vassell. Powell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Tries the spin move. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Thompson with a screen. And Holiday, here we go. Tries again.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, for my money, Holiday is one of the smartest players in the league. Great use of the pump fake there.
Holiday hits them both. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Now Harden. 19 points in the game. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, the Pelicans. Pass to Vassell. Here's Powell. 4 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Clock is at 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so Thompson will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Batadze. Back to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Holiday. Out left to the wing. Thompson outside. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. It's on Norman Powell. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Harden misses. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 13-5 run. And he lobs it up top. And the slam dunk by Thompson. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Ausar Thompson, can fly.
Here's Porzingis. The 15-footer is good.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 10. Pass to Batadze. Back to Holiday. Here's McCain. 6 to shoot. Outside, Alexander Walker. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Basketball.
36 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Powell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Powell's got 9.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
Holiday from long range. Here's Batadze. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's McCain. He's got 9. Deflected. Here's Vassell. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. 10 points for him. And so it's New Orleans with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here are the Clippers now. Leonard on the wing. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from three for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
The drive by Holiday. Out to the right wing. Out to Portis. Just 5 to shoot, and the shot goes down.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Leonard outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Portis a screen. Puts up a deep three. And it's Martin with the rebound. Leonard left side. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Portis. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Portis a screen. And here's Holiday. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Back to Martin. Pass to Leonard. And McCain pulls it down.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Portis outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Portis.
Bobby Portis at the line for two.
Both free throws good from Portis.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So both teams changing it up here. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Harden, and rejected. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
Back to your 7. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that was a good read from Leonard, noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
McCollum outside. Here's the three. And again, New Orleans no good. And here are the Clippers now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Harden's shot is good.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
McCollum outside. Fades away. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard with the ball. Checked by Bagley. Looking to get back on track. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
No good there. Good D by Yurtseven. Clippers trail by 18. On the wing, Harden. Yurtseven with the ball.
And that's his fourth. Getting into the danger area now. He's going to have to be a little more cautious down the stretch.
Checking in for the Pelicans, number 21.
New Orleans on D. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Portis. The Pelicans lead by 18 to the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
Leonard for three. McCollum pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Back to Leonard. Pass to Harden. Puts up a three. No luck on that one.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
From 18 feet away. Out to McCollum. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Portis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Pelican substitution. Thompson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 19. Over to the left wing. Here's McCollum. Lays it up and banks it in.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Los Angeles now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Out to Thompson. Back to Harden. Oh, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Harden's got 11 points here in the second half.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Here's Thompson. And there's the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And here's Harden. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Now Jackson. And he converts the layup. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Out to Leonard. Porzingis for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Come on. Players as tall as Porzingis, they aren't supposed to shoot it like that.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Shamet. Inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Klay Thompson picks one up. And he drops it first.
At the line for the Pelicans, number 17.
And so he makes both from the line. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
And again, New Orleans no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside Porzingis. Thompson gets a good look. Again, the Clippers score.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Shamet. Thompson with it. Second chance effort. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And it's Klay Thompson with the three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Shamet. There's the three. Jackson can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 16. To the inside. Okay, do it, KP.
Superb concentration by Porzingis. Good at staying under control and pushing through the contact.
Thompson right side. Outside, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Shamet. Shoots over Thompson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Here's Harden. It's good. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And New Orleans will go for a different look here. 1:50 left to play in the fourth. Going inside. They can't stop the run with that one. Clippers trail by 12. And here's Thompson for three. Here's 7. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Messi. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, as we see more of Thompson, I think he's going to get better looking for his teammates.
Harden. And here's your 7. The deep three from Porzingis. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. McCollum outside. .105 left in the fourth quarter. Knocks it down from distance.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pelicans.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column. McCollum with it. Now Thompson defending. Clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. Not enough on that one as it misses. 26 seconds left in the game. Back to Harden. Shoots from 14. Thompson pulls it in. So New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks.